That's a great idea.
Somewhere with hot guys.
Somewhere with hot guys. I was going to say that. We could go to the Grand Canyon.
Brian, why would we want to watch a forgettable Steve Martin movie from the 90s?
Not the movie Grand Canyon. I mean the actual Grand Canyon.
Oh, I must have sounded ridiculous. Oh, get some brochures. We're going to the Grand Canyon.
God, a time machine. This is really amazing. Yeah, I used to tell people I had it, but, it ends up becoming a hassle. It's like having a pickup truck. Everyone finds out you have one and they all want to borrow it. Hey, Stewie, can I borrow your time machine? I want to see the Brooklyn Dodgers. Or, I should have married the other girl. Or, I meant to introduce Jim Belushi to drugs. All right, on 3, we'll make for the closest U-boat.
Oh, boy, I'm going to get claustrophobic. Those things are so cramped.
Yeah, see how cramped you feel when whatever's left of you is packed into a bar of soap. Now get your whitey ass in gear.
Wow, that is so beyond inappropriate.
Come here, Brian. Every young guy like you should have his own MySpace page, so I went ahead and made one for you. See, I made your profile here. You're 8 years old, you're white, and you like to get drunk. Oh, look, you already have a new friend. Why don't you send an email to this black guy with his penis out? The world's getting smaller every day. Jeez, he's acting like he thinks I'm going to shoot him. He's a bigger downer than one of those Casey Kasem long-distance requests.
Karen in Kansas writes, Dear Casey, when I was 16 years old, I fell in love with Brett. He was my first kiss. He was my first love. He was my first everything. Then one day, Brett told me that his feelings for me were feelings of friendship, not love. I was shattered. For months, Brett told me he just wanted to be friends. So I tried to be the best friend I could. Then I noticed that Brett would get really angry when I was with other guys, even though he was the one who said we should be friends in the first place. Brett moved to Ohio. I didn't hear from him for a long time. Then, one day, I received a letter in the mail from his family, telling me he'd died in a dirt bike accident. I cried all week. I went to the funeral. It was about 25 minutes outside Canton. Will you please play These Dreams by Heart?
So what kind of music do you ladies listen to?
Snow Patrol, Muse, The Fray. I like bands who just say, this is how we roll, so just whatever, deal. I also like Entourage.
I hate Entourage.
You hate Entourage? That's gotta be sarcasm. You're funny. You should write for Entourage.
All right, Frank, go ahead and hit this one. How'd you pay for all this? Let's just say I earned the money. Boy, lucky for me, Herbert has that annual pie-eating contest. I'm sorry, fellas. This club is dead as Jesus' hand-modeling career.
Palmolive softens hands while you do dishes.
Cut! Whoa, what's going on there? Jesus, what the hell happened to your hands?
Rough weekend. I don't really want to talk about it.
Well, what are we supposed to do about those hands?
Well, I can do this.
So I can poop like a big shot. I want to poop like the Pope when he takes one of his Pope poops. The Pope of the Poop! Pope, you making the Pope poopa?
Yeah, I'm making the Popa Poopa.
Well, yeah, that was the year I was working as a sheepdog.
Morning, Peter.
Morning, Ralph.
Your songs don't make any sense. They're just loud and confusing, like Alan Arkin on a talk show.
Today, we're joined by Oscar-winning actor Alan Arkin. Mr. Arkin, thanks for being with us today.
Yes.
Okay, now that you've won an Oscar...
No, not today.
Has winning an Oscar changed...
Peter, fuck.
Actually, I haven't asked a full question.
Yes.
Cleveland, will you please be smart about this? We asked Carter for $20,000. If we take exactly $20,000, he's going to know who did it. Crisscross.
Wait, that's not a crisscross.
Yeah, that's not